Hey, what's up, man? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I'm gonna just basically only do ninja style stuff today. I want to practice and really learn ninja style, so putting myself in a position where I can only use that will certainly help. Graham, that's not my name, you know that. You ought to do a new game with just ninja style, wonder how far I'd get. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going to be trying out here, is just pure ninja style. Because that's what I'm most unfamiliar with, and I'm hoping to learn certain things that I can apply eventually. Yeah, you can do 100% ninja style, 100% samurai style, both work. It's just, we're talking about my flavor. My flavor of it. So there's a lot of things I may want to try out. Yes, flavor. You like chocolate? I wish the ninja weapons could be played as a samurai. You want to keep both? Well, speaking of which, let me switch things up. What will it be? The weapons? I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. Gotta think about that. The weapons, I'm not too concerned about. I'm just thinking about how do I want to approach ninja style differently, and the answer is I don't know. I'm trying to figure out what I want to start out with. Let me see if there's other things that I might want here. I don't really think I need to change these all that much. Yeah, not really. I'll keep powerful shift. I'll have to test some of this out. Let me go into trading ground. Just so I can understand how certain things work. Just put any weapon on. Okay, so... Okay. Okay, so if that's the case... Yeah, that's fine. Then let me get rid of enhanced style shift then. So that won't be of any value. Style shift flow will work. That will work. It should work as well. Yeah, I can do an attack with it, but I already have an attack, and I won't get the buffs either. Okay, so now that I got 9 points, the question is, what do I want to use? No, I don't want to do versatility. Wonder if this will work. Okay, that's style shift that I have to switch styles as the tooltip says. So that's off the table. And I guess I could use that. Yes. Does that work? No. Okay, so not that one. okay, I guess. Samurai style I can just leave alone. No, ninja style will be a little different. I will not be doing shifting I'll just be sticking in ninja style, so I don't think that works. Oh, it does work. Gray Fox, thanks for the raid. Appreciate it. How are you today? You're on your first playthrough of this? You love it? Nice. I'm glad you're enjoying it. How far have you gotten? Okay. Doing well. Hope your stream is going great. Yeah, so far so good. Just been pretty chill. You think at the very end? Okay. Well, that's good. That's good, that's good. What weapons are you enjoying? Hey, what's up, Satya? It's been a while. Axe for samurai and ninja sword. Ah, okay. Axe is so powerful. Yeah, it's such a beast. Just big smash. It's very satisfying with that. I'm actually gonna get rid of that. You stopped dropping in for a while because some peeps are mean. Yeah, totally fair. Shit happens. Usually fast-paced player, but want to try something new. Yeah, it's the same here, Gray Fox. I'm trying out only ninja style to see what sort of things I can come up with. It's meant to be kind of different. Stream flow. Yeah, I probably would want this. I'll get rid of that. So I use my ninjutsu very frequently. Get that up. Okay. Hey Sharksu, good to see ya. Long, bigger dodge distance? That seems interesting. Get an evade, do more damage. Okay. Damage to enemies surrounding me. Have I played the horse series? Yes, I've played Neo 1, 2, and 3. I made a lot of guides for Neo 2, and Team Ninja itself has invited me to a couple of things. I think just like one thing mainly. They flew me out to play, like, I remember back in November, I met like Fighting Cowboy, a bunch of other like bigger content creators in the Koei Tecmo headquarters, so I played Neo 3 before, a little bit, some parts of Neo 3 before others did. Yeah, it was pretty cool. Okay, let's see, what do I got? No, I don't need that. Okay. Is the new back thing nice?
Yes.
Yay!
Yes, and the brownies are...
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
See you later. That is so good. Patience of the gods, 25%. Let's see. What do I want? Shadowclad. That seems interesting. I want to try some different shit. What other games do I play? I play a lot of different games, just not usually on stream. So usually when... like on stream, I'll pretty much just play Team Ninja games, so things like Ninja Gaiden 4. Yesterday I was playing Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin, so that was a lot of fun. Beat the 3rd DLC with that. And then, let's see. But that's just like on stream. Off stream I play all sorts of shit. Like, I've played like Super Smash Bros, Animal Crossing, a lot of Nintendo games. Just you name it. It's different. But what about you? I take it you're not as obsessive with Neo 3 as I've been. Gotta be careful with being treated well by corporations. It becomes a habit paid for in integrity. Yeah, well, that's not a concern for me. I'm not like in the department of trying to be a super content creator or anything. I'm just playing for fun as a hobby. My normal job pays me more than enough. So appreciate the concern, but I'm good. Oh, and by the way, Gray Fox, I'm talking to people on YouTube. I multi-stream. So you may not see the comments of people I'm talking about on YouTube and vice versa. But anyway, you're saying so Gray Fox, you play a wide variety? Mainly Souls-like, survival horror, FPS horror. Okay, cool. Do I work remotely? Yeah. I have clients from all around the world. I've had clients in Portugal, I've had clients from India, I've had clients in America, of course. Clients in Europe. I mean, you name it. I mean, I did say Portugal. You're just teasing? Alright, fair. Alright, I want that really interesting one. Last Stand? Nah, I'm good with that. Shared Blessing? Shadowclad seems interesting. Use a shadow art and then cloak my weapon? Okay. You have a global brand? Well, it's less about that. But I suppose. Lame llama? Yeah, you're right. Wow, it does decrease. Oh, that could be an issue if I'm not in combat. Let's see. Is it anything to be stressed over? That was just an evade. Bruh. Oh, but it goes away really quick. I see. Yeah, I guess that's interesting. Ninja Gaiden 4 is going to be one of your next plays. The game's a lot of fun. There's a lot of things I liked about it and other things I didn't like as much. Shadow Cloud? I don't know, is that big of a deal? Stream flow is more impactful, I do notice that. Shadow Cloud, I guess, is kind of cool. Yes, I completed Ninja Gaiden Go 4 DLC. All of it. Oh, fuck it, let's just try it. Ooh, this is a perfect time for me to see how quickly I can get it back up. Dude, that is remarkable. Oh, that is actually pretty fast. Oh, interesting. Maybe I want to try different ninja things too. I like Cicada Shell. Lightning Step I may not need. So then the question is, what do I want to play with? The rolling Kura attack from New One is you better not watching if we things take care of this afternoon. Alright, well thanks for the raid and thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it, of course. The rolling Kura attack? You're talking about the Kusarigama from Neo 1 is brutal? Are you talking about this one? Yeah, that one's fun. Blade Spin's a lot of fun. You can melt key with it? Yeah, you can. You know what's good. Okay. So if I don't want to use Lightning Step, I'm okay with using Cicada Shell. Then what do I want to use? One of these bigger feathers? You're too noob to use the Kusarigama? Fair. For you, it's the hardest weapon? Fair, fair. I think for me the hardest weapons are like, I think Talons and Ninja Sword. But my criteria for what makes weapons difficult for me is probably different than yours. Pheasant Leap? Maybe. The enhanced bomb. Wait, what's the accumulation rate of the feathers? 3.7. Oh, it's slow, like the big bomb. Cicada Shell is 5.6, so is Lightning Step. You've watched some videos of top level play with it and they like never touch the ground. It's really cool. Oh yeah, because of the mid-air jump. Yeah, that makes a big difference. That will get me so much ki back. Okay, what about Storm Kunai? Let me see how this works. want to use the Storm Kunai seems very handy. But I'm not gonna... I don't know if I want how much range I want to do. Ground Fire. What type of ninja do I want to play? Very active in someone's face. How good is Flame Breath? That's different. Yes, I'm trying new, like full-on ninja style stuff. It's fairly powerful. I mean, it's good, I just don't think I want to use it. Would I like the feathers? It's starting to seem like that. Pheasant Leap, of course, is solid. Let me see, how does a Fire Shuriken go? Right, yeah, right. I understand the Calamity Elemental Feathers. Like, those are the Calamity Feathers. They're great, of course. I'm just trying to test out some of the other things to see what I like, what I don't like, etc. There's a lot of inherent motion. Try out the Yiga Jonin bomb? I have. The enhanced shrapnel bomb I have. Yeah, I've tried it. I've tried it before. It's hilarious. Could try Caltrop's ball. Caltrop's ball could be a contender for what I might like. But do I like... Oh, will the shrapnel bomb work in the way that I like then? Does footstool jump, is it only usable for once every time you go airborne? No, I've used it multiple times, but it seems to be like some sort of time period where you can use it again. So here, check it out. Just, it's a little difficult for me to do it consistently. Yeah, because it is difficult for me to do. Okay, so some of the bombs are more along the lines of things I'd like. Gunpowder bomb? Let's try gunpowder bomb. Nah, I just think I would have too many of these. Too many. Yeah, there's question was, are you a fan of sliding into your attack animations? I like it more for samurai style than for ninja style, but yeah. I've enjoyed it with like Odachi, for example. Okay, I do like the ball ones. Hey Amber, good to see you. Earth and Wall. I've seen Shadow Stitch. I know some people really like this one. But I don't think I'll use that. I think what I'll do is I'll try double feathers. So fire and wind, and then cicada shell. Okay, now the question is, what weapons shall I use? Ninja style is amazing if people learn how to use it effectively. I would agree. Right now I'm just going all in on ninja style, so samurai style effectively doesn't exist. So now the question is, what weapons shall I use? Any preferences in the 7 ninja weapons? Ain't gonna lie, if there was a 4th slot for ninjutsu, I would have Shadow Stitch. The thing is ridiculous. I've seen, yeah. I've seen that. I've seen a lot of people do some very cool things with it. Any interest in the hatchets? I guess the answer is yes. Ninja Sword plus Kusa. I'm not concerned about DPS in the slightest. I'll make it work. Ninja Sword and Kusa. Well, I think I'll go Ninja Sword then. I'm just taking it in order of what I'm reading. So hatchets and Ninja Sword. Why do I have so many of these? What? Why? I guess I don't think this really matters all that much. Okay, time to set things up. This is gonna be so strange. I'm gonna not be using a lot of things I'm used to. Piercing Hero Shadow, sure. Mount Hawk, what do I want for low stance? Or sorry, not low stance. After a quick attack, I'll go Bell Ringer, Demon Undercut, yes. Sure, Grease Lightning, yeah, keep that. Yep, have to keep that. Have I tried using the aerial moves right after pressing the jump button? Yes, yes I have. A lot. Sure. Yep, yep. Yeah, keep that. Yep, keep that. Okay, do I want Sky Piercer? Not really. I'll have to think about it. Yes to Leaf Glide, I'll keep the jump. Try Falling Moon. I am tempted to go Kurama Sword Dance, just for something a little longer animation. Also, some aerial move starting animation frames can be cancelled if you do a mid-air quick attack right before using them. Oh, cool. Did you opt for in the Yokai Realm Purification with Ninja? Yes, yes I did. You like Split Staff in 2, but I couldn't get used to it without stances? It was quite an adjustment for me. But I'm cool with it now. Kurama Sword Dance Wind. I don't need to use that. Okay, I think this will be good. Alright, let's just start testing this out. Evan's Clash Wind is amazing in the right hands. Well, you are on my stream after all. Maybe I can pull it off. Alright, let's just start a warm-up. Yeah, ninja time. Ninja only time. So no samurai style, just for the purposes of me learning. I tinkered a little bit with my ninja skills, so this should be kind of interesting too. A bit far away, bro. Is this some sort of like Ninja Gaiden? It might. Ow. Yeah, I saw that too long term. I saw somebody find hatchets with Deadly Spiral. It's kind of weird. Hopefully we'll get it in DLC then. Ninja teasing us? Pretty much. Yes, I can cast. I'm pretty sure I could cast the wind things in the air. No, it's not that they found Deadly Spiral on a Crucible weapon. I think they just... I don't think they found it on the Crucible weapon. I think just some Revenant had it. I don't know. Maybe they found it in the game files. Beats me, to be honest. Okay, cool. Damn. Irony is if you're on the ground, Calamity type ninjutsu forces you to stay still, but when you cast in the air you can move. Yeah. But this is so different. I'm having, like, I can't keep pulse, I have to use my ninjutsu. It feels very different. It's cool. Forgot I have Kurma sword dance. Damn it. I'm faster. I'm a little too fast. Oh, I need some HP regen. Oh, it's a problem. I'm gonna try something a little different. I'm gonna get rid of stream flow, actually. I can see the utility with it, but I think for me it'll fuck me up more than I realize. So what do I want instead? I want a little bit of that healing that I'm used to, backstab life siphon, and then let's see what else I can put on. I got 4 points. Comes in handy with things like Pollard combo, Sky Rift for instance. Oh, I bet. I'm alright with Shadowclad. I think that's gonna be cool. This seems pretty cool too. Dreadbringer? That's not a big deal. Oh yeah, I love Ninja Link, super good. Sure, I guess. That can help. Otherwise, I might try Patience of the Gods. Maybe. Streamflow is very cool. I like it is cool, but I noticed that like for things like feathers and the enhanced bomb, if I wait a little bit too long, I lose my opportunity to use it. And it's just that like, oh, I'm at 100% versus 99%, and that happens with the decay, so I have to be very careful. Oh my god. I'm not used to using mist. Yeah, probably not. Okay, that was different. I really do have to use my ninja tools to keep a lot of ki. It's interesting how I have to prioritize different things. Lots to learn, lots to learn. So Amber, what would it look like to you if I was more comfortable with Mist, just out of curiosity? But wait, use Mist in what capacity? Is there a way to get attributes like faster ki, recovery, Amrita absorption instead of critical health condition? I think there's a set that does that. For ninja style at least. There are some guardian spirits that are... I think there's some guardian spirits and some clan bonuses that will give you faster ki recovery. So you can get that. But Amrita absorption, I'm not sure. I haven't seen that yet. A stream title I can get behind? Get it, because ninja style. Question why we can't customize our accessories. Because Neo loot things, that's why. Have you ever tried playing with no HUD? I haven't. I'll do that at some point, just not now. You've been trying to bring a poison build online, but you need melee damage versus poison on accessories. Oh, that sounds rough. One thing I have to remember with Mist is that after a Mist, I can do a flash attack. Like, I'm still getting used to it. The whole directionality of it. It's a different flow. It's pretty cool. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Yeah, I get the whole like hatchets are great for that, but what are you specifically saying? You're saying, you said this is a good way to practice using Mist since you are using hatchets. Each time you throw a hatchet at something, use Mist after, and then keep trying the pressure going from there. I mean, sure. Like, I can do Mist, but like, do I not do that? I'll use, like, here's the thing. Oh, and hold on. Long term, thanks for gifting 5 subs, tier 1 subs. It's very generous of you. Sincerely appreciate it. I guess we got a hype train going. If anybody wants to contribute, go for it. If not, it's totally fine. So Amber, I can use Mist. To me, Mist is relatively synonymous with Ki Pulse. It's just like I do that. When I use ninjutsu, it's taking the place of Mist. But what are you referring to specifically? I assume it's like separate things, like you missed backwards, missed in any direction, which yes, I'm weak with, and I'm trying to practice that over time. Oh, thanks for letting me talk your off. It's cool, dude. You got a good conversation? You can go for it. That's all. That's all that's needed. So in regards to Mist, I think a shorthand way of starting with it would be to think of it like chain cancel. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I'll add that when it comes to using Mist to avoid attacks, you want to use it early, not so much as an iframe dodge. It's just a reposition, right? He's stuck! Kyokutsu is stuck! Poor guy. The lingering after image draws attention, so using it when they wind up means they swing at you while you can get behind. Okay. That's something that I know I'm weak at, so I'd like to practice that for sure. Been wanting to get away from elemental builds, but without poison being a valid option in Neo 3, it's extremely difficult to manage the damage and confusion. Touché. Yeah, you guys are right. I definitely am not that comfortable with Mist repositioning yet. So that's something, that's definitely a sticking point. Hey Swordpool, I learned a lot playing. It's a pretty short effect even with the skill that increases it. Yeah, but I can see the value in understanding it more, of course. Learned a lot playing with the split staff, as you can easily reposition during the mist. Okay. Well, good. What's the deal with poison buildup being non-existent? Just Neo things, I guess. Look, mist is more complicated than it looks. I agree, but since you don't have much experience using it, please just practice using it for now. Wait, did I suggest anything that I wouldn't be practicing it? I'm just wait, what's going on? Don't worry about footstool jump for now? No, I'm gonna worry about both. I agree, Mist is more complicated. That's why I'm trying to learn it, bro. Oh, and long term, thanks for the Twitch Prime. The dual hatches give a lot of haptic feedback along with the split staff, which feels great when using it. Okay. Seems to me they want to make hatchets more about close range than oh really? Throwings deal less damage than those close range skills now, while it's the opposite. Use tireless throw. I've been using train throw, but I'm not the person to determine damage output and whatnot. Kinda feels like that. Makes sense with Mist, though dual hurl and chain hurl can put a ton of damage out at range 2. Yeah. The Scampus on dodge is a bit more about key damage more than anything else. I haven't tried it with Falling Moon. Can you try using Falling Moon right after mid-air quick attack? I think there's a difference. Boulder Breaker still hits like a truck with train throw too. Ah. Nope. Oh, I'm trying to do things. Damn. Oh. That's what I'm trying to work with the haste strike as well, is the sidewards mobility, and I'm trying to like figure it out, but it's, you know, trying to learn mist in the ways you guys are talking about is pretty cool. Oh, damn it. I'll try Lethal Barrage. It's just so different because there are moments where I'm used to like switching styles, and now it's like, nope, you stay ninja style. Or moments I want to use lightning step. Like, damn, I'd love to use lightning step here. And then Nenra's combos are linear, so it's a good showcase for mist distraction. That was certainly different. That felt very unique. Now, like, trying to weave in the mist every now and again, trying to use that instead of a dodge, because I'm very used to that from samurai style. So it's like, wait, no, I could just mist instead. Right? It's very much a habit of mine. So wait, what's the dodge distance, right? About up the stairs, right? And then, yeah, mist is about the same thing, so... Evade, obviously handy, but... I now have to work in that, like, okay, mist is a reposition, but it's gonna compete with moments I want to evade, so how's that gonna work? Lethal Barrage has always been consistent for me, but I'll try testing for next time, but I love the input for it now, because if you hold, you get the throw. Oh, yeah. Okay. Try the Crucibles, it's Umade Tango in this playstyle. Oh god. So you press it, then let go, and then press hold. It feels so satisfying once it gets timed. With when you go back in with it. It's a shame I couldn't put more skills into use at the same time, but the flow of hatchets is amazing. It's not a huge issue for you right now. So Wolf, you only missed to clear pools, to be honest? Yeah, it was kind of the same for me too. I wasn't using mist really as a reposition, so I'm just slowly weaving that in. Cool. Looking clean. Thank you. Alright, let's see how I do that with this. Wait, can I, No, I can't re-stab you. Yeah, that winded confusion damage is intense. I think that went well, but I didn't really give her a chance to fight. It kind of killed her quickly. Question about Stranger of Paradise. Did they cook too hard on Tonberry? Found that most of my deaths come from them, not from the main mission boss. I don't think they cooked too hard. I just think it's a learning curve. Yeah, the enemy was defeated. Confusion is a bit ridiculous. I'm tempted to remove it. Yeah. So a good use of Mist, to me, is basically seen by how creative a player is. You don't have to know exactly when to use Mist, you just need to use it when you think you don't need to evade. Okay, so if I combine that with what Woody was saying, is it's one of those like risk assessment things. Do I need to evade, which has been my default? Or do I think, hey, if I just move slightly and I have enough ki, can I be more aggressive with a slight difference of positioning? That's kind of what I'm gathering from what the two of you are saying. Confusion is way too broken strong, so building it without it is damn near pointless. I don't want to do an elemental build. Mist doesn't use ki, right? Let's find out. No, it's a free reposition. Do the left analog triangle moves with Ninja Sword 3 times in a row. Here. I did it. 1. I can't do it again. 1, 2, 3. It is tough. So you can definitely use Mist to dodge enemies' bosses' attacks without using Ki. This just means a player can be insanely aggressive because of less Ki usage from a whiffed evade. That's a good point. You're right. You're right about that. I didn't consider that. A Mist also can transition to a free flash attack, for example. But yeah, I understand what you meant, Ember. So I see, it's like, hey, evade, if I whiff it, I use Ki. Mist is free reposition, so it's a decision if, do I think I need to evade? Or can I get away with Mist in a reposition? So different pros and cons. I really appreciate that distinction, guys. That's very nice. You're bummed, so QWERTY, you're bummed out because of the fact you can't flash attack midair? Or swap while up in the air? They should have put more thought into the aerial weapons. It would have been nice if they did. I suppose it would have been cool. Yeah, maybe they will later. Who knows? Cool. I'll have to practice this quite a bit, Ember. Just because for the most part I've been using Mist a bit more on the mindless end, so you know, learning how to use it well will take some practice. I'm hoping we could get some sick flash attack based shrine skills in the DLC. Maybe. Maybe. Is there some ninja-like weapon you'd like to see Team Ninja consider for the DLC? Maybe some twin sight action? I'll just say twin size because you said that. Honestly, when it comes to new weapons, it's hard for me to think of like a 15th weapon they could put in or a 16th weapon. But obviously if they want to go that route, go for it. I think what I would also like to see on top of that is just further diversity of things for the existing weapons. And I think they have a lot of the DNA already for that from their previous games. So if they can find a cool way to incorporate some of the ideas that they had, I'd love it. I think for most newcomers, I think most newcomers to Neo actually plays like this, Ninja only, and turns out it makes the game easier to learn, no worries for key pulse, and Ninja are strong. I think it, but for Neo vets it's hard to not key pulse in contrast. I think there's a kernel of wisdom within that. I think it's less about Ninja style somehow being some easy mode. I think it's just people are coming in to learn with an open mind. I've heard people say Ninja style is trash. I've heard people say Ninja style is easy mode. I've heard all sorts of things. In my experience, there's just different pros and cons. Alright, I've heard, oh, Samurai style is for noobs, Samurai style is for easy mode. So it's like, okay, well, both can't coexist. There's obviously a different variable in play here. You give me Samurai style, I'll kick this game's ass. You give me Ninja style, I'll obviously kick this game's ass with a little bit of learning. The game was specifically meant to be beaten by both. Nice. So, it's... I think if someone has an open mind, they'll be able to learn very easily. If you try to play Ninja style like Samurai style, you're missing out, as I've already experienced with the fact that my evasions are very similar to how I do things, or the way that after attacks I'll evade is completely a thing that I have a habit from either Samurai style or Neo 2 play. I do that very frequently. But as both Amber and Witty have pointed out, I'm not taking advantage of Ninja style the way that I could be. That is precisely why this playthrough is in existence, because I recognize, hey, I feel like I am missing something when it comes to Ninja style. Bro, that's 1000% true, and more importantly, you're curious enough to try something new. Yeah. Instead of saying it's for noobs. Yeah, I'm not gonna, like... Do it, like... like... If I just say, oh, it's for noobs, and I identify as a pro, then I'm gonna be like, ew, I'm not gonna touch it. Ew, disgusting. But since I don't get into that sense, I don't attach a sense of identity like that, I don't give a fuck. I'm just like, I'm someone who wants to have fun with my video games. Alright? I like to have fun with video games. That's me in my element. So what can I do to have fun since I'm someone who identifies with having fun in my video games? rather than attaching myself to being a pro player or a noob player. I'm like, okay, I don't give a fuck. Okay, how can I have fun? Let me just, I don't know, try to find fun in everything and create fun in everything. Oh, what do I need to do that, to create that? Well, let me just try to learn shit. That's it. That's all that goes into it. So I'm not going to dismiss stuff. So if you guys are telling me, hey, here's a cool thing you can do with ninja style, I'll be like, fuck yeah, I want to know this shit. I don't mind. I don't mind if someone says, oh, like, my play is shit. I'm like, okay, fine, great, but can you help me have more fun? If so, win. Now, surprise, surprise, with me, here's the unintentional side effect that comes with this. Because typically I spend enough time in games like this to learn and understand as much as possible. By proxy, eventually, I kind of like master this shit. Alright, see you when you get back, Swole. I usually master this stuff and enjoy the process of mastering this stuff. And then when I do a showcase of stuff that I found really cool for me to have produced in this video game, guess what? People are like, oh my gosh, you play so good, bro. He's a pro. And I'm like, that's great. Like, it just happens. And then, of course, Team Ninja's like, oh, cool, you made our game look so good and fun. And you have a fun, and you're very passionate about this stuff. And well, let's invite you. I'm like, cool, all right. Hey, good evening to you too, Tali. Sometimes I view those comments more like a YouTuber language. They say extreme things to make their takes sound important. Yeah, like, oh my god, this is OP as fuck. Ooh, it's worthless garbage. Yeah, pretty much. Most people are not going to spend hundreds of hours to play one game, so if a thing in the game failed to catch their attention, then a short time is garbage to them. I think it's understandable to an extent. Exactly. I know. That's fine. It's like, I totally understand people are not going to want to invest all their time in this. They'll move on to other games. That's fine. That is totally normal. That is like very normal. I have a different perspective, and I'm just like, that's fine. I'm more speaking to those who are like devoted Neo fans and are like, right, like I think you know what I'm talking about, Chicken Burrito. It's like people who are invested in a series but then dismiss it because of mindsets that just like do not really lead to any good. And so I'm wondering, like, hey, with these people, right, those of us who know, you guys know, I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Most people, like, most gamers, right, are gonna do what you do, Chicken Burrito. It's just like, well, this game didn't really do it for me based on the limited information that I have. And, ooh, there's something else that captures my attention. And then it's like they gravitate to that. I'm like, that's fine. If Neo 3 isn't for you based on what you experience, fine. I'm referring to, like, the diehard Neo fans who are like, oh my gosh, Neo 3 is so garbage, everything's bad about it. I'm like, I'm like, why? I'm like, are you trying to have fun with Neo 3? And they're like, yeah, but insert some really weird argument. I'm like, okay, you're not trying to have fun with it. There's some other shit going on here. So, Avernus, you actually tried playing this style in your second playthrough. Maybe I did not find the weapon that resonates with me in Ninja, so I ended up switching back to 80-20 and Samurai. And that's fair. You may not like Ninja style, and that's fine. Like, it's so back to back to the whole point. It's just, I get the impression some people just want to fucking complain and entertain their perspectives and stay stuck in it, and they find challenging their own perspectives to be uncomfortable for whatever reason. Alright, and so they'll take shortcut sort of thinking, and then it's like, and Witty, you're putting this brilliantly, and I'm talking to a specific subsection. This isn't like people in my channel that are regulars here that vibe with me. It doesn't apply to like 99% of people here, just to be clear. You guys are in the same echo chamber, if you want to call it that. So as Witty is saying, far too many people think that they've hit the end of the road when they've barely taken a step. Yeah. For me,
I'll be upfront. I think it was like Sunday or Monday. I was like, damn, man, I'm kind of getting bored of Neo 3. I'm kind of getting bored of Neo 3. And then I'm like, shit, is this really it? And then I switched to Stranger of Paradise to try that out. And I was like, no, I don't want to be bored of Neo 3. It's my game. It's only been 250 hours. Wham. And then I was like, you know what? Fine, I'm bored. Let me accept that. And now, let me try to understand what could I do to make it more fun? What are some things that I don't understand that could be fun? What are some things I haven't tried? And then I thought about it, and I was like, you know what? Sure, the build stuff I could go into, but I don't think that's my route. I'm mostly interested in mechanical things in the game, really understanding game mechanics a lot, because that's so fun for me to like get good at. And then I was like, holy shit. Now that I think about it, there are definitely some situations where I am way too comfortable swapping in between the styles. And then I started to think like, hey, wait a minute. There are moments in certain fights where it's like, yeah, I stay in samurai style for those moments. But I'm like, what if in those moments I didn't have samurai style and I had ninja style? How would I fare then? I'm like, dude, I have no fucking clue. Like Minamoto no Yoritomo that I was doing with co-op with Nino Saku, yes, on Tuesday. It felt like a very different fight. I'm like, oh shit. Moments I would deflect, now I have to think of something I don't know what to put in there. And so I'm like, oh shit. My inexperience here is showing. There is a whole other ceiling. I thought I was at the end of the road, but I've really not taken a step in this whole dimension for ninja style only. And I have a good feeling that if I really try to understand how to work with the game well, with just ninja style, and only ninja style, I think that will pay off dramatically in other ways that I have yet to understand. Which could be really cool. So I was like, oh, okay, you know what I'm gonna do from now on? I'm just gonna play ninja style only and see what I can do. And lo and behold, in this stream today, I learned, courtesy of Amber and Witty, that, yo, you're not, like, yo, streamer, you're missing out on a lot of good Myst stuff. I'm like, oh yeah. Like, yeah, you're right. I don't really know that much about Myst. Ooh, now I gotta practice it. Oh, okay, now this is changing the game. Now this is changing how I evaluate different weapons. Oh, so this weakness I perceived with... I remember finding it difficult to get behind an enemy. Now there's kind of like a mini game associated with it. So it's kind of neat. Does your Team Ninja handler sometimes encourage you to try new stuff when you've been playing a certain way for a while? If by Team Ninja handler you mean me, then the answer is yes. But I'm not a Team Ninja handler, nor do I have one. Boulder! Cool. Okay, so what did I miss in chat? We're only missing the DLCs with all the stuff they should be bringing. For the previous games, we would be getting the first DLC more or less in a couple of weeks. Hey, I hope we get it sooner than September, but I doubt it. My guess is that the earliest would be summertime. I think people's problem is that they are playing this game from an unnecessary experienced player standpoint rather than standpoint of playing this game like it's a brand new game. Yep. I made that mistake going from Neo 1 to Neo 2. I wasn't open-minded. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't play my weapons in Neo 2 exactly the same way as I could in Neo 1. Therefore, I don't like the changes made in Neo 2. That was like it. And I was like, I don't give a fuck about yokai abilities. No, yokai shift bad. Because living weapon was OP, and I don't want to be OP. I want to be skillful player. That's like legit. My ego was attached to it. So guess what? I spent so much time playing it and not enjoying it as much as I did like after the first 1,000 hours, and when I started really studying and learning soul cores because I was curious. Because I had played and used like Magatsu Warrior and Ippon like 500 million times. And I was like, okay, this is kind of dry. I see other people using it. Oh, I see an interesting interaction with stuff. And then I was like, maybe I should look into this shit. And I was like, oh, this is kind of interesting. And then I just like started learning and figuring shit out, and then eventually I released like my 2,000 hours video because I was learning soul cores. But it was different. I'm like, bro, I was missing out for so fucking long. So I learned my lesson at that point, which was like, bro, just go in with an open mind when you're playing a game. So I do that with Neo. I'm not looking for how did this shit sucks. I'm like, how is this stuff good? I don't know. Let me try to find out. Let me make sure I understand the full scope of the game before giving my opinion about it. Or at least have enough of an understanding. And for me, so far, with the ingredients that are in Neo 3, I'm like, bro, there's no need for me to go back to Neo 2 ever. I don't miss Neo 2. I'm like, yeah, sure, but Neo 3. So there's pretty much that. So being like, so again, the lesson for me was just like, well, just be open-minded. Having an attachment that closes my mind is not helpful for me enjoying a new game. So, yeah, lesson learned, and now I have fun with Neo 3. And now I'm having fun trying ninja style and learning something and practicing something, and it's getting the gears in my brain turning, and it's fun. Okay. So, Avernus, you were actually going to correct it. You actually use a lot of ninja style because of Tonfas. The 80-20 situation was when you try to use other ninja weapons. Okay. So, hey, Trek, good to see you. Yep. Good to see you, too. One problem with this game, it isn't complete. Yeah. We're still waiting for the DLCs. Am I excited for the DLCs? Abso-fucking-lutely. No, I do not work for Team Ninja. I hope we get those boost quests. Okay, there are so many cool details. My most recent wall moment was seeing a Genbu Onmyo span mirror build. Ooh, 100% caster. Interesting. Tonfas are amazing. Hatchets got your attention. Yeah, they're fun. I think you'll enjoy hatchets. I've been enjoying each of the ninja style weapons more and more with time. It's a lot of fun. Being open-minded and actually playing the game you're playing instead of some imagined version of another game would change most discussion for a lot of people. Yeah. Yeah, it would. It's fun that way.
先駆けとはイノシシ記者だ。二股の邪魔はさせぬぞ。
It's kind of difficult. You can also use Mist to set up a free opening for ninjutsu usages with the Mist dodge reposition. Right. I'm trying to figure that out too, and like just it's one thing to know it conceptually, like I can reposition and use the ninjutsu. It's a whole other matter to like do it in the heat of the moment. So just trying to practice. Also, by the way, the big wind feathers vertical hitbox sucks. Aw, man. Oh well. But it's so much easier to complain that the game doesn't work your way. Yeah, it is. It's easier and also dumber. It's like, okay, you get an ego boost at the expense of fun. In a video game. Great. You got your moment of enlightenment, like right after Dream of the Demon, you stop playing Neo 2 like Dark Souls. Nice. Just play, I mean, when it comes to your games, just have fun. It's also a great way to switch to using ninjutsu for key management. I gotta try that out, to be honest. Oh, that's why I'm struggling with it. Ah, okay. Alright, so I was just testing to see, like, why is it that I have difficulty? Well, I was under the impression, rather, that if I use Mist with ninjutsu and try to combine the inputs, I basically stay put. But now I've realized that I need to delay my actions just ever so slightly, so I can do the reposition into the ninjutsu. So Mist into ninjutsu, just kind of like a quick 1-2. And then I can get the best of both worlds. That's something I didn't understand, and now I do. Cool. Oh man, that's gonna open up a lot. Thank you guys. Right, I know I can do mist. Yeah, I think what I'm doing is canceling mist with ninjutsu, but what you guys are encouraging me to try is to at least think of mist into ninjutsu. So I think that will help me quite a lot if I can incorporate that. That's something I'm not very used to. It's a very slight difference, but it helps. There's a very important reason Mist and Ninjutsu are on the same inputs at Keep Pulse and Stand Stage. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Have I tried the instant teleportation ninjutsu? You mean Cicada Shell? Yeah. I remember I canceled my giant bomb with Guardian Spirit skill too soon. I was like, wait, where'd my bomb go? Yeah. Oh, are you talking about Lightning Step? Yeah, I've used it all the time. I actually swapped it for the Wind Feathers. It's difficult to use. I guess I just have a lot of experience with it. I love Lightning Step. I wish I could have Lightning Step on here too, and Pheasant Leap and all that fun shit. Amber, you're fine. You're fine. Look, it's fine to help me. It's fine. I'm okay with being given tips. If you're like, hey, did you know you could use this? That's fine. If you're trying to help me, great. I don't mind at all. I like that. I'm not claiming to be a complete expert of the game. I recognize there's things I'm missing. It's fine to tell me. I'm not gonna bite your head off for trying to help. Now, if you're gonna say, hey man, you suck, and I'll be like, okay, how's this trying to help again, bro? You suck, I can't believe you didn't know this. You're so stupid because you didn't know this basic mechanic of this game. I'd be like, bro, that's not very helpful. They should have called it Pleasant Leap because it's such a pleasure to use. Yeah, I guess you have a point there. On the note, while the vertical hitboxes can go much higher lower on the big Wither Feather, it's insanely good at sniping horns. Ooh. I like the idea. Thought of that. Found out I can cancel miss with ninjutsu a while ago. I just used scatter kunai for guard break when the enemy's low on key and he loves blocking. Okay, cool. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. How do I like this stuff? How did I like to combo those actions? I figure with the leap you could do some good ninja aerial combo started. Yeah, you can, and cancel actions. It's quite good. Ooh, this is taking me some getting used to. When to use miss versus when to evade. Ooh, quite a decision to make. I usually just use ninja moves that put me in the air. Yeah, there's a lot to learn when it comes to this, and I'm still trying to figure it out. That's fine, Amber. You can let me know if you're like, hey, here's a, you want a tip or something to make ninja style cooler? Yeah, you can always just ask. Just say, hey, I got a tip for ninja style. You want to know about it? I'd be like, oh yeah. Here, try this. Here, try that. I'd be like, oh, okay, cool. Okay to help me. That felt very different. Very, very different. I was surprisingly able to get behind him pretty frequently. And then of course I could get a lot of my big damage when he was out of key and low. But I wonder what it will be like against Takeda Shingen and whatnot. Oh, I know, here's a tip. Dodge when the enemy is about to hit you. Yeah. Yeah, Witty knows a lot about this game, and so it's fine. Generally, people immediately giving unsolicited advice or info pisses me off, but to see Poofer's made it pretty clear he's looking for more info, so don't worry about it. Yeah. As long as you're being respectful about giving me advice, that's fine. I don't claim to be the Neo 3 expert on everything. That's why I haven't made a Neo 3 Academy. So I haven't made detailed guides, because I'm like, I still think there's things I don't fully understand yet, and you guys have proven it. Okay, let's do some submissions as well. Let's do this one.
Takechiyo殿、来てくださったのですね。あやかしの数が多く、手を焼いていたところでした。どうかお力添えをいただけないでしょうか。床の痛みが。
Be quiet. The answer is no.
床なりに気をつけてください。いけない。きつかれた。
I think Ninja Style is really cool. Chicken will just use parry when you're so happy with the combo. Yeah, I'll have to figure it out. I think Ninja Style is a lot of fun. I think it's great. Good evening, Poofer. Did you enjoy playing solo or place games like Red Dead Redemption or Last of Us? I've played games like that before, but I usually do that off stream rather than stream. Oh, didn't want to be ninja style.
お見事です。やはり私の目に狂いはなかったようですね。先へ進みましょう。
Alright, see you later. Thanks for dropping by, of course.
この犬屋は古くよりいい毛の治める地でしたが、しかし相手に当主を失い自然のこちらに奪われました。故に私は二層から当主に戻り、家康殿と共に戦っています。
Spinning crab is pretty nice. I like spinning crab in this game. It's fun. Hatches is super fun. Scaling waterfall, but that button does have so many good moves on it for sure. I know, scaling waterfall is so good. I've been messing around with roundabout because of that like secret follow-up that it has, this one. Which is pretty cool. But yeah, scaling waterfall is so cool too. There are so many cool moves. So you have roundabout, right? After roundabout, if you press strong attack, you'll get that. And what's weird about it is that if you press quick attack after that strong attack follow-up, you can do an attack. So I'll do demon undercut. It, like, makes no sense to me. Yeah, I like hatchets a lot. I've used them a bunch. Today I'm using ninja sword and hatchets. Tomorrow I'll use different weapons. Have I tried mountain climber with the roundabout follow-up? Let's try it. Yeah. You can do some pretty crazy shit. But I'm specifically using Demon Undercut because it's strange to me. Mountain Climber feels too natural, so I want the weird stuff. I usually just stick with the ones I like most. Katana, Spear, Dual Swords. Fair. You only use weapons outside your comfort zone for titles. Yeah. I get you. Pick weapons just like John Wick. Suppose I do. Yeah, in video games, the comfort zone means that is the cap of your fun. Don't you feel sometimes if you don't go outside your comfort zone, you might miss something? Yeah. Could Heaven Clash pierce through enemies in Nioh 2? No, I don't think it could. But what it did in Nioh 2 is what it does in Nioh 3. It's, as usual, it just go behind an enemy, right? And I was like, okay, I guess you get back damage. But with ninja style, Heaven's Clash makes a lot of sense to use. Yeah, so as you're saying, Rupinder, staying in our comfort zones in video games means that's the cap, that's it. There's nothing more to discover, and you will have a limitation just by staying in that zone. Which is why I'm just like, bro, I'm playing a video game, I'm gonna have fun, fuck the idea of a comfort zone or a stress zone, just play to discover and have fun, problem solved, and then whoop-de-woo! I'm like, oh, I can use all these things, it's so fun. Wait, it couldn't pierce before? Oh. Shows what I know. But yeah, I'm not at the point where I can make any big definitive sort of conclusions on the game because I'm still learning stuff and I feel like there's something more I can learn. I'm only really gonna make big sweeping conclusions after I've learned a lot. And clearly, with just today's stream, I've already learned that I don't know that much compared to as much as I thought. So, okay, more things to learn, more things to practice. Here we go!
これまでにない強い新玉の気配を感じます。気を引き締めて参りましょう。
to steal my kill.
見果たせずまたも
Interesting. It feels Ninja style feels very different now. Kind of cool. Breaking those Beyblades in Bakumatsu. Yeah, it's fun. Against Ryomen, I was specifically trying to determine, hey, can I use miss versus when should I evade? And then I was trying to like put those puzzle pieces together. It's kind of like how with Samurai style, I have to get comfortable with the slide attacks and the Frost Moon stuff. It's strange, but it'll help to learn it and make it more fun, so fuck yeah. Really? Releasing this game without Underworld truly cut short replayability. Yeah, that's what happened in Neo 2 as well. We didn't get Underworld for a long time. See what they do about it this time. Wish they added gacha back to the blacksmith though? What you mean? Hatchet's Kusanagi aerial combo is a very fun combination, yes indeed. Foraging isn't gacha, it's deterministic, you just need enough material essence to get what you want. Oh. I personally like the greater degree of control. There's still some RNG involved. But, alright, fair. You like the Neo 2 stuff? It's unfortunate for you, I guess, that it's not in. Yeah, the Neo 2 stuff is a bit more random. Oh, sorry, the Soul Core tempering. Alright, have a good night, Tali. Thanks for dropping by. Oh shit, I'm dead. Well, hey, I'm pretty sure with the DLCs will come more RNG than I desire. Pretty sure I'll be the one complaining about it. I'll be like, no, I liked when I could pick it. I'm sure the DLCs will probably hit that part. It'll probably be like, oh, start stats, RNG is the best stuff, and blacksmith shit is pretty irrelevant. That's what I was in Neo 2 anyway. They have some start stats already where it's like imbue Tonfa with the Pincer Paralysis plus 57 or some shit. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the build-based stuff, all the craziness will come later. Pretty certain anyway. Well, I guess we'll find out. But I'm playing now, Pooh. Sucks to suck, doesn't it? Crucible weapons do have the special stats. Makes me wonder if there'll be start stats on Crucible weapons too. This is Team Ninja. I have a good feeling they're gonna go crazy with the loot, as they always have. Well, we'll have to find out later, unfortunately. Wait for Crucible armor and Crucible accessory. There you go. Crucible skill points. One thing I missed was the variety of new yokai. The evolution from Neo 1 to 2 is greater in that regard. Is it? I don't know the numbers, so I can't say. No, I mean in the sense that the yokai in Neo 2 have more personality. Oh, okay, that's fair. Alright, I mean, let's see. Are you talking about, like, all the yokai, including the bosses, just the regular enemies? What are you referring to? Just out of curiosity. If you think they have more personality, so be it. I mean, I know I hate Crucible Wasps in this game. I know I hate Gaki in this game. I know I hate Gaki Chief in this game. And Gakis have no personality, so... They just deserve to die, that's about it. No, I did not put Gaki Chief in the game. No. Just no, okay? Ibaraki though just got plenty of personality. I'm of the opinion that I think the yokai bosses in this game are overall like really cool. There are some yokai bosses, of course, I liked in Neo 2. Or maybe a little more. Can I think of it off the top of my head? No. But let's see. The thing is though, like some of these enemies are in Neo 2 now. So let me think. There's Mazik of the... Let's see. In Neo 2, Itsumade was pretty wild. Oh, like regular yokai, the boss yokai are good? Oh, okay. You're just talking about the regular ones. Let's see, what did they introduce in Neo 3? The Jailer Onis? Are they like spicy enemies? Not really, they're more nuisances. The Yamabikos are annoying. Oh gosh, they're so annoying though. Obviously the Gaki Chief and the word Gaki, I fucking hate those. No, Fade, they're all just terrible. I think Raiju's pretty spicy, yeah. Raiju, yeah, it's definitely one of those threats. Definitely one of those standouts to me. I'll have to look, after this I'll take a look at some things related to the Neo 3 enemies. Yeah, I'll have to take a look, at least at some of the enemies they've brought forth. It's hard for me to think of it all on top of my head, you know? Raiju and the werewolf do share some similarities, but I find Raiju to be far more stressful than the other way around. Raiju is like, I gotta pay attention to. Werewolf I can nuke pretty quickly. I don't like the Shinobans because they're too damn stationary. Fair. This has been a very interesting playthrough with just ninja style. It's so different and it's so cool. Alright, let's fight Hino. Yamainu to Raiju is like Yoki to Fuki. Yeah, big difference. Shinoban reminds me of Wario. That's funny. Damn. Oh. This is very interesting. Working with mist. Oh yikes. Cause I'm seeing opportunities to do so, to like use it. But holy shit, it's tricky. And she's so mobile. Ooh, that lethal barrage is tough. I think I'm gonna go back to Bellringer. Lethal barrage is very good, but I think it's an extra layer too much. I wonder if in the DLC they'll add a ninja set with deflect. That was a very interesting battle in ninja style, not even gonna lie. It was very different. It's like the repositioning game with Mist kind of like just makes it a little like makes it a lot, to be honest. So I've got a lot to learn there. So okay, Colteria, I think they should allow us to activate more perks to play around. The broken ones always come with big downsides, so you can balance with that. Which perks are you referring to? Like the skill management system? Because I imagine they might give us more points with that. I thought they'd at least could go up by 4, but I don't know. Alright, let's try Hattori Hanzo. You're still mad? Why are you mad?
さあ加減は不要。おいその隙に戦までは命取
You
りだ。
know the key stance buffs or stance key buffs? Oh yeah. Yeah, they made it was a pretty big change.
さあ加減は不要。おいその隙戦までは命取りだ。これ式。
Okay. Have you thought about doing a deflect focus build just to see how it is? I might consider it when I go full samurai style, but I don't think I'm gonna do general of ruin. I think I would consider that with samurai style though, where it's like I have to find mobility, I have to find movement options, so then I gotta figure that out. But I'll get to that when I just do samurai style only stuff.
秘伝の力しかと見極める。どうしたまだまだ打ち合おうぞ。
Bro, evade. Okay. I gotta evade. Now I can see, hey, I gotta evade more. Interesting. Pure heaven, cursed earth reminds me of that way of the samurai to track and value between heaven and earth. Oh, okay. Only ninja? Damn. Yeah, I'm trying only ninja. Samurai style is just Neo 2.5. Was there a fight with Honda and Neo 2? Yes.
秘伝の力しかと見極めるどうしたまだまだ打ち合おうさすがの技前よここからよ我が槍さばきご覧に入れよう
That was interesting. Harder than I would expect. With samurai style, that'd be a breeze. But with ninja style, I'd like had to think and figure like. I had to play smart with mist, which I wasn't. I was just like, oh, let me try to reposition. Oh, let me try to reposition, as opposed to really understanding when to make it work well. You've been using samurai style less than ninja for some reason. Fair, I guess. Okay, let me see if I can find... I don't think I have enough time for some of the other missions today. I'm gonna see if I can find out where the Blood Edge Demon is. Hey, what's up? I don't think ninja style is casual at all. No, okay, not here. I think ninja style is a lot of fun and pretty complicated, even from my experience. Been pretty cool. Hey, Christopher Source Rex. Today's been pretty good, just chilling. Glad to hear that. I personally think it gives more mechanics in total, makes you more versatile, at least if you combine it with both styles at a time. That's increased action tension, which I like. Yeah. I think ninja style is great. I think sometimes people just aren't embracing the new. I am. I'm like, yeah, I played Neo 2 a lot, but I'm totally down for new things in Neo 3. And so far I'm loving it. I feel no need to go back to Neo 2 even once. I think Samurai style and Ninja style have their different pros and cons, and they're both fun for different reasons. Okay, we got this one here. Just need a revenant and a bloody grave. Just a bloody grave anywhere. You'd like your Yoshitsune armor with agility DLC leveling, probably. Yeah, maybe. Dude, give me a give me a bloody grave. Hello. I think you saw one go back. Well, you were right. Okay, not in region 2. I feel like Ninja's more about strategy, more pre-fight choice centered, and Samurai's more about tactics. I'm more of a tactical guy, so I don't vibe with Ninja as much. It's so interesting, because I see it for both. I see strategy for both. And wait, what's it? What is, I guess maybe I'm not fully understanding. What is the difference between tactics and strategy? I would almost want to say they're very similar. So embrace Neo, that is so true. I'm in love with Dark Souls and other FromSoft games, but I've encountered a lot of Dark Souls fans who just can't embrace Neo mechanics and they say the game is trash. Yeah. That just makes me sad. Well, it was in the past, now I just try to focus on personal joy no matter what those dudes are saying. Same here. If people don't want to enjoy or give Neo a fair shot, that's, I mean, up to them. That's their problem, it's not mine, I don't really care. I'm like, oh, you don't like Neo? Great. Okay, cool. Go ahead and, I guess, complain about it? While you're complaining, I'll just focus on having fun. So, okay. I'm not gonna try to convince them. I'm like, well, if you don't want to be convinced, and if you're not curious, and you're not gonna try shit, then you want to just stay stuck in your own opinion, then feel free to do so. You don't need my help for that. I think it's easier to apply pressure because of key pulse and stuff, but Ninja's like for repositioning, okay. Tactics is mid-fight, strategy is planning pre-fight. Samurai, you don't have to plan as much since 4 stances let you compensate skill choices in one stance with another stance if they can be at multiple stances, okay. That's so interesting you say that. Because for me, in certain respects, it... Wait, no, actually, I was about to say it's the opposite, but it's not. Samurai can get away with so much shit. But then, in ninja style, it can get away with so much shit. During mid-fight. Like, I'm like, oh, I got knocked down, okay, just let me double jump and do some air shit, or let me use Cicada Shell. I've just had such... I don't know, I've just had a different experience to that. It's kind of cool, though. I even made a video with Neo 2 Snake Boss once for a person who was telling me this game is bad and boss is unfair. I beat Snake on first try and it was funny because my muscle memory at the time was focused on Ninja Gaiden 1, so I misclicked a lot. Yeah, I know that. I know that feeling pretty well too. Yo, give me a bloody grave. I think people from Souls games who tried Neo just don't have the right mindset. I think it's just some types of people. There are plenty of people... Oh, it's right here. I got lucky. There are plenty of people who enjoy both games from FromSoft and from Team Ninja. I think there's just a small subsection of people who it's not necessarily about the game that they're attached to, it's just maybe some personal ego thing or whatever that would want them to be dismissive about a game before giving it a chance. I mean, it's a video game, saying people are missing out in this game is accidentally rage bait at this point for unnecessary clicks. Wait, how? How is that rage bait? If hold on, let me get this straight. I'm saying, hey, someone isn't giving Neo 3 a fair chance and they are not enjoying as much as I am. So from my perspective, them not getting that experience is them missing out on something I really enjoy. How is that rage bait? Because from maybe I'm missing something huge here, because from my understanding currently, I'm not trying to rage bait people at all. I'm just saying, hey, thinking of the lack of Neo 3 compared to what I have now, yeah, absolutely, I would feel like I'm missing out. So just let me know what I missed there. Now the same goes with AI Limit. I love AI Limit, but some folks say it is bad. Meanwhile, AI Limit has one of the best bosses so far. Great! Speaking of unbalanced bosses, I remember Erlang from Wukong. The guy's a pain in the neck. I never got that far, so I can't really comment. Hakamaru the Fleet-Footed. Takanobu the Fearless. Saizo the Uncanny. Tadayasu the Stalwart. Oh my god! Bullets! Oh hell no. Oh hell no. I missed. Dude, get your key back. What the hell? Damn. I would think that the people who don't like the game because of not giving a fair chance would spread misinformation, leading to more people not trying it. Just my assumption, though. Yeah, I think so. But usually, it's, in my experience, I think... Oh shit, it's this Bloodite spawn. You can't not blast them with machine guns. Oh my god, you're tempting me. But I wanted like an honest to god fight. Maybe I'll do it just for this stream though. I guess it just depends next on how susceptible one might be to like jumping on the bandwagon. I don't know. Like, if someone gives me an opinion, says this game is bad, I'll want to understand why, and I'll also have to see if I trust that person's opinion. And at least for people on the internet, my trust in them is on average next to none. There's maybe accountable people that I'll look into and take a bit more seriously, but ultimately I'll evaluate it on my own. What I mean, oh, so Amber, in regards to my rage bait thing, you're saying what I mean is there's no point in trying to encourage certain people to try this game out. Lots of people are closed-minded. If they don't like something, they're going to stand on it. Yeah. I agree. How is what I'm saying rage bait, though? I wouldn't talk to them. I wouldn't even say it. I'm just like, well, they're missing out. If they're curious, they can ask me. If not, then whatever. Like, I'll just forget about it. Like, if people, like, if Neo 2, diehard Neo 2 fans are like, oh, Neo 3 sucks, and they want to maintain that, and they're not curious about why I like Neo 3, then I'm like, okay, cool. Unnecessary energy gets sparked up into negativity. I suppose, if I was going to speak to these people, but I'm saying I'm not. And I'm just acknowledging in my own mind they're missing out. What's rage bait about that? What's more honest than firepower? Witty, you have proved your point once again. Oh no, I killed the gun. What? Okay. I guess that happened. Can't grab me, bitch! I mean, you can kill me, but... Oh, okay. I got humbled. That's one way to fight Blood Edge Demon. I'll try over here too. Oh, totally worth it. I'm doing it again. Witty, you have corrupted me. I can't do it, man. I tried, alright. Strongest weapon in Neo 3 in my opinion. I don't really have a best weapon, to be honest. I guess the strongest weapon is a gun. How about that? So Neo 3 is as balanced as Neo 2, because in Neo 1, for example, single katana was way ahead of the other weapons, while Neo 2 was kind of balanced, which I like. We don't talk about hatchets. Hatchets was fun. I think overall all the weapons are in a good spot. But yes, there are people who like Neo 2 but think Neo 3 is bad. I understand people preferring Neo 2 over 3 for various reasons. But yes, I have actually heard people who say like Neo 3 is bad. Or it's such a disappointment. I love Neo 2, but Neo 3, oh my gosh, what do they do? Like legit, let me see. I think I had a comment today on my YouTube channel, which kind of like, I was like, what the hell is this shit? But what was it? So it was like someone made a comment, Neo 3 was made for low IQ Elden Ring players. And they stripped so much from Neo 2. You can't combo human bosses. All the human bosses are parry bait. With 100 times, and you know, insert complaint here. I'm trying to be something to not. Like, I've seen shit like this, and it's maybe like 1 out of every few comments. But I'm like, wait a minute, I love Neo 3 more than Neo 2. Where does that place me? He's like, oh, I'm a Team Ninja connoisseur or something. But I don't think this person understood what I was trying to get at. Hey, Jax, it's going pretty good. How are you? I think overall all the weapons in Neo 3 are in a good spot. Like, do I want... Now, that's not to say... I'm not saying like, oh, hey, I want... Like, let's not add more moves. No, please add more moves. I would love that. Sword got a lot of cool things. But in terms of, like... In terms of weapons feeling good overall and feeling powerful, I've found all of them to be great. All of them. Your shave looking 12? Hell yeah. Let me raise the pitch of my voice a little higher. Well, hi guys. It's good to see everybody. Gotta get a little more nasally. Yeah, I'm playing Neo 3. It's like so fun. I haven't had this much fun with the game in ages. I don't know. I don't think that worked. Yeah, this game isn't perfect, but yeah, some people's arguments, I'm like, wait a minute, I haven't had this experience at all. I'm like, no, I think human bosses are fine. Overall, the new ones in Neo 3. Like Takeda Shingen, oh, phenomenal. Okita Soji, amazing. Takatsuki Shinsaku, fantastic. Even the hatchet guy, Kagetoki with his summons, I don't really think he's all that bad. I'm like, he's just different. Even Kunimatsu, on the weaker side for me, just like the Hiroko, but I'm like, dude, I'd rather fight these guys than so many of the other human bosses in Neo 2 any day. Any day. There's something for me to learn, there's something for me to work towards, there's something for me to like create cinematically, and it feels good even winning in those fights. Now, that's separate from like the bosses I consider to be the NPC Revenant type bosses, right? Those I'm kind of like, well, those feel like the normal Neo 2 human bosses that I didn't really care too much for. Are there some bosses like that Archer guy that are a little unique? Sure, but they're not memorable, and I file them into like Neo 2 category. But yeah, some of the stuff that we're seeing on YouTube is more or less just, it's the same shit I've seen with Neo 1 to Neo 2. And it's just closed-minded individuals corroborating their own perspectives 500 times. And then it's just like this echo chamber, and then it's like validation seeking, and I'm like, whatever. Now, Amber, this comment was today. That comment I saw was on a video today. And I was like, what the shit? You can check out my most recent video if you're curious. I wouldn't recommend engaging in that. But yes, I saw comments like that today. So anyway, back to more meaningful stuff. Blasphemous, they don't have the Soju triple thrust martial art. Could you imagine that? That'd be so cool. It'd be like true and through modified for speed or some shit, and it's like boom, boom, boom. I'd be like, yeah, bro, let's go. That'd be awesome. This game has me like craving more, and it's fun. Exactly, the martial arts, yeah, it'd be so fun. I love that. That's a space I want to get into, how to make stuff cool. I think people, yeah, so... One thing I gotta say, the range on some bosses are nasty. Yes, yes it is. It's quite an adjustment. So Jax, you would like them to fix the inputs when you're trying to heal? Input, yeah. Input drops can be frustrating. There's some things here and there. Yeah, like, that's not to say Neo 3 is a perfect game by any means. Of course it's not. It's not gonna be. But for me to think that Neo 3 is somehow worse than Neo 2, I'm kind of like, I don't think so. People can underestimate it. I'm like, alright, go ahead. I'm gonna go do what I want to do. Cool story, bro. Let's fight this guy, because I gotta get going soon. Damn. That was cool, though. I used miss to avoid an attack. I didn't have to evade. That was cool. wasn't EI loops, it was body swap loops. Yeah, I'm always curious, like... Anyway, I don't want to... whatever, Blood Edge Demon time. Damn it! Alright, looks like my stream disconnected for a bit. Everything okay? Ah! Alright, seems fine, okay. Yeah, my OBS disconnected real quick. bad. Not bad at all. Well, hey. Successfully defeated the Blood Edge demon that slayed 0 warriors. Yeah, that's a lie. Oh, and I got a Yasakani. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. That was fun. That was fun with Ninja Style. Let's see that Yasakani. Alright, let's see it. It's this one. Daiko Kuten. Okay, cool. Got a bunch of them. I'm missing Benzaitons, I think. It was very interesting for me to fight Blood Edge Demon and see the actual utility of Mist. Like, him having that image to lock onto, he would go for it, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm a lot safer than I realized. Now I can circle him more easily. Like, it just changed how I dealt with it on a strategic level, too. And, like, that was cool. That was so unique. I hadn't experienced anything like that, so that was a lot of fun. Cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Also, I'm wondering why Blood Edge Demon was a bit more passive. I felt like he was a bit more passive and just like let me hit him a bunch. I don't know why that was the case. That was kind of strange. But still, I'll take the win.
いらっしゃい。また来てね。
Question, how did you loop 2 running throws? Oh, that's because I didn't do Mist. You're talking about this, right? So you don't have to do Mist, right? It's just tight timing, so as soon as my character is landing, I'll press hold again. I didn't realize I could do it. I saw another streamer do it, and I was like, oh, you could do that? That looks so fucking fast. Yeah, I'm too used to the key pulse as well. It took me some adjustment. Special reward? Sure. Can I just donate all of them because I don't care? Alright, great. Alright, I'm a minister now for the Amago clan. Very cool, very interesting experience to play Ninja Style. That was really fun. I really appreciated that layer of complexity that chat was introducing me towards, and it really does change dynamics of fights. And it convinces me that Ninja Style even further is not for casuals. You can play casually, but no, it's really just up to you how you want to work with it. I'm used to, like, it was cool. That's all I can say. It's hard for me to put into words. Have I played Naraka? Because with your passion, Link skip animations is very useful in Naraka. Devs literally put animation cancel in the tutorial at the very beginning. I've looked into it, but I think I've just been so occupied with Neo and just enjoying it that I haven't looked into Naraka Blade Point. I've seen some players. I've seen one YouTube channel which I would recommend, Last to Load, do that a lot. He plays a lot of the games, and a lot of his perspectives on things related to video games is something that I generally share.
So if there's one person that I will listen to, or at least deeply consider, it'll be him. So he played Naraka Blade Point quite a bit, and he made it look cool. But I think at the time I was just focusing on other things. But yeah, I haven't played it, in a nutshell. It's really kind of hard for me to look into other things when I'm just enjoying Neo so much. It's kind of like this. Neo for me is my go-to comfort meal. That every time I eat, I enjoy it every time. So for me to try another meal, it's kind of like, well, that meal has to be so good that I have to consider leaving this amazing thing I have behind. Now, that occurred earlier this week, where I realized, hey, I'm kind of running out of things with Neo 3. Let me give it a break, and let me try this other game. And then it occurred to me, wait, I've never fully invested in Ninja Style. And and then from today I got further evidence that there's a lot more for me to learn. Which is great! So now I'm back here. It's why I didn't even bother like going for Crimson Desert or any other game in between. I'm like, okay, cool. I guess. But dude, Neo 3 is so fun for me. Why don't I just keep playing when I'm like, if it ain't broke, I'm just gonna keep playing it. And that's just kind of my thinking on stuff like this. Really cool. I enjoyed that today. I enjoyed quite a lot from today, from really messing around with Ninja Style. Did I go chaos hunting though? I did. I did go chaos hunting. I was playing Stranger of Paradise. So I certainly think the highlight for me when it comes to Ninja Style is really understanding positioning with Mist and being able to use it in the moment and kind of plan things in advance as well. It's very useful for me to plan in advance, which is great. In the moment, I'm still struggling with. There's just a lot of that muscle memory I'm not used to. So, I'll adapt that over time. I've certainly, with the weapons that I have, I've gotten more comfortable with footstool jump, a lot of mid-air stuff. But yeah, just kind of the core fundamental of Mist is something that's I need to work on, and that'll be fun. Let's see, what are some things I did not use that often? I used these, I did use that, I did use this, even against Blood Edge Demon. I'm comfortable with this. Roundabout I may not need, so I can probably put I might want to try Scaling Waterfall again, because this move is just fucking art. Yeah, I can put Spinning Crab back on. Hatches is really fun. What about Ninja Style? What did I not use enough of? I did use Cloud Runner Blade, actually quite a bit. It was very interesting for me to use Cloud Running Blade and then go into a mist and kind of just keep circling around an enemy. That was really unique. Did use Shadow Cyclone, definitely did use Hollow Stab. A lot of these positioning things really started to click more. So that was cool. I did use Falling Moon, that was fun. Skyrip Falcon Strike was of course fun. So yeah, I think I got more comfortable using a lot of these moves just by working on Mist, which is great. That was fun. I guess tomorrow I'll try 2 totally different weapons from Ninja Style. Pretty hyped, all things considered. I wish L1 forward wasn't a thing though. I know, it's kind of annoying. So you were saying, I heard a lot of bad things about Crimson Desert. I haven't played it yet, but personally Crimson Desert looks, for me, kind of similar to Dragon's Dogma, and I like Dragon's Dogma. Fair. Give it a shot. See if you like it. Cool.
I'm surprised actually with today just how much I've enjoyed ninja style, just solo. I think the one thing I want to start reconsidering is what to place in here. Like, having confusion is nice, but I don't really want to depend on that. Not that I do, it's definitely nice to have. But yeah, I may want to substitute this with something else. I might go back to Lightning Step. I don't know about Pheasant Leap. Well, I'll have to consider it. Lightning Step is so cool, though. I definitely felt like that was missing a lot. I really like it. So I could always go back to it. April, you know what? Whatever. There's no cocky whispering. Stop. You're done. You're emotionally banned, April, for the rest of today. What's the best way to use Lightning Step? That's hard for me to answer because I don't know the best way. Or how did I like to use it? Okay, I can easily answer that. So I'm going to be wrapping up my stream specifically because April insulted me. My feelings were hurt and therefore I need to retire and rest and recuperate. But okay, for a Lightning Step, April, you'll do it again. Terrible. So with Lightning Step, what I like to use it for is when I see an enemy is really far away and just like a quick zoom. That's what I like about it, is that quick zoom aspect of it. So I just like will use it in rapid succession, just like 1, 2, 3, boom. It's super awesome. So Pheasant Leap, as Witty is saying, I didn't realize that it had iframes, but yes, you can. It's another cancel. It is another cancel. Just quickly go in the air, cancel actions. So you have like an extra layer of cancels. It's super good for that reason. And obviously during the animation you recover some ki, which is nice, but the biggest appeal is that you can just cancel out anything. I think anything. So this will like get me to reconsider certain things. Because now one thing that's interesting is that with me getting more comfortable with Mist, I don't need Cicada Shell as much. So it makes me reconsider Cicada Shell a little bit, even though there are certain moments where I would love to use it. It's very, very handy in certain situations. So it's like, goddamn, I want to use more ninjutsu. Like, I want to use Lightning Step and Cicada. Like, I want to use all the physical arts, dude. Items don't work, unfortunately, but a lot of things I can cancel. Okay, cool. I still don't understand the purpose of coins ninjutsu in Neo 3. In Neo 2, it allows you to debuff enemy with a coin on hit with perks in your build, but here with local mechanics of charging ninjutsu mid-fight, I don't know. I don't know yet. Maybe there'll be something later. We'll just have to see how things go. But maybe there is some skill that does a quick debuff depending upon you using ninjutsu. So there could be. I'm sure there's some synergy with it. But for the time being, it's just to toss your money at peasants. Okay. That's pretty much it. Maybe just to recover a key, potentially. Guess we'll find out. While keeping the enemy busy, yeah. Okay, well, I think I'm gonna dip out today. Thank you all so much for watching, for being here as always. And I will see everybody later. Take care and bye.